becomes a race against death.
I'd rather die than lose my leg.
For Robert Conrad and the High Mountain Rangers. Then it's Houston Knights. Saturday is the night for action on CBS with the High Mountain Rangers, followed by Houston Knights.
From the master of intrigue, Sidney Sheldon.
You fit the bill perfectly. Mrs. Middle America with 2 All-American kids.
Based on his new bestseller, They Can't Stop Talking About.
We are unified by one purpose, destruction of detente.
Jacqueline Smith, Robert Wagner, Sunday, Sidney Sheldon's Windmills of the Gods.
When your next shot is from the edge of a 50-foot cliff, it's good to have friends. The AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am this weekend on CBS Sports.
I'm Walter Cronkite. The first president to move into the White House found it far from ready. Only 6 rooms had been completed, and the mansion was so drafty that laundry hung out to dry in the East Room, flapped in the wind. In spite of the inconveniences, the president wrote the words that are now inscribed above the fireplace in the great state dining room. I pray heaven bestow the best blessings on this house and on all that shall hereafter inhabit it. May none but honest and wise men rule under this roof. He was the second president, John Adams.
Introducing Arby's delicious new giant roast beef sandwich. It tastes as big as it looks.
This is CBS.
Priests who had sex with members of the congregation. Next on it.
Can't be serious.
I'm the most serious man you will ever meet.
The Equalizer will not be seen tonight, but he'll be back next week at his regular night and time.
The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour 20-year reunion will be right back.
CBS is sending you a very special Valentine.
What's up, Doc?
That crazy rabbit's back in the Looney Tunes Heart Thumper Bugs Bunny's Valentine, Thursday.
If you need anything, I'll be close by. Don't be afraid.
I'll try.
They lived in 2 different worlds. They loved in one. Beauty and the Beast. So romantic, you can feel it.
This is CBS.
Newsbreak brought to you by the Heartbeat of America, today's Chevrolet.
Good evening, I'm Bob Coop. More and more women at UB are using a free service tonight to get them safely to their dorms in light of recent sexual attacks. We'll have a report. We'll also talk with one of the surviving Buffalo firefighters who lived through the nightmare of being buried alive Monday in that 4-alarm fire. And Lee Capola will bring us the exclusive inside story of a sexual scandal in an area public school, a scandal covered up by school authorities. Now this. The vote on Contra Aid tonight at 11.
The Young, the Punk, and the Restless tonight at 6 on News 4 Buffalo.
Some people really know how to have fun.
You guys are nuts.
Quit it.
Others frown upon such behavior.
I think they might be starting to enjoy themselves too much.
You think so?
It's kind of disturbing.
It's a real circus.
Do you think we should be worried? Why? They always act strange.
When you keep an eye on Monday, the fun becomes contagious with Kate and Allie, Designing Women, Newhart, Frank's Place, and Wise Guy, the Monday CBS lineup.
This is the CTV Television Network. Your Olympic station in Toronto. This is CFTO TV.
Now stay tuned so that we may bring you the David Letterman 6th anniversary special.
Risque candid camera for adult eyes only. Global's got the Hit Squad. Weeknights at midnight. Ouch.
From the moment I saw her, she captured my heart.
Global presents a modern-day fable of love. Beauty and the Beast, 9 p.m. Tuesday.
With our new expansion program, Global can now be seen by viewers who don't have cable. If you're in the Toronto area, just turn to Channel 41 of the UHF dial, make a few adjustments to your loop antenna, and you've got Global.
If it runs, jumps, jabs, skates, hits, slices, shoots, or scores, you can count on Jim and I to tell you who's doing what and how many times they did it.
That's Sportsline. Global's got it tonight at 11:30.
A new world's about to open up. A world of wealth, power, and pleasure. My brother's interested in you.
I don't think you should let me out of your sight, Frank. Got a feeling I might disappear and not come back.
No prophet is God.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
It looks like there's going to be a shootout unless you can fall on it fast.
Global Television brings you the best, toughest, and most tension-filled crime show of the year, Monday.
Everything is choice of style. Love, intrigue, hatred, and betrayal.
I work for you. Wise Guy, 10 p.m. Monday.
New details about the loans that got fired Cabinet Minister Michelle Cote into trouble. I'm Richard Brown. The full story next on The World Tonight.
With our new expansion program, Global can now be seen by viewers who don't have cable. If you're in the Midland area, just turn to Channel 7, make a few adjustments to your rabbit ears, and you got Global.
Is it a bird? Could it be a plane?
Oh, my God.
Lord help us.
Could it be Satan?
No, it's Saturday Night Live on Global.
Keep running while the family isn't at home. The water heater and the furnace. Both waste energy. About 20% of the utility bill goes for water heating. Many water heaters are set for 150 degrees, but the average family can get by with a 110-degree setting. This will help save immediately, but even better savings come from using a water heater wrap. That is, wrapping the heater in a 2-inch fiberglass blanket. Be sure, however, to keep insulation away from the temperature controls and chimney vent, especially with a gas heater. This is a fire hazard. An automatic setback thermostat can make automatic savings. It has a built-in timer which, once set, will automatically turn the heat or air conditioning system on or off, meaning you could wake up in or come home to an already warm house without the furnace running all day. It should be set to turn off when you leave for work and on about a half hour before you expect to arrive. The following winter settings are suggested. At night or when the family is away, set it no higher than 60 degrees. When the family is home, 68 degrees is recommended, but keep in mind the needs of small children playing on the cooler floor. For every 2 degrees above that 68-degree setting, the heating bill will rise by about 5%. After weatherization, the thermostat setting can mean the most in utility bill savings.
Coming up next here on Channel 17, Frontline's report on the man who shot John Lennon. TV worth watching.
Funding for Frontline is provided by this station and other public television stations nationwide, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
The music, the stars, the big events. It's all right here on Festival 88, coming in March on Channel 17. Anne of Green Gables is back.
I thought I was finished getting in disgrace, and here I am, in the very worst one I ever was in my entire life.
Watch as Anne grows up in the original award-winning show and in the new enchanting sequel.
I would rather spend my time profitably than squander it in idle gossip, meddling in other people's affairs.
Then play with the babies in the Best of Wild America. And watch the miraculous rescue of the whales on Nova. There's off-the-wall comedy with John Cleese in Faulty Towers. A sentimental swing with Tommy Dorsey.
I never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp.
And the compelling stories of the East Enders.
That was over years back, I told you.
Oh, yeah, you told me. You promised me, didn't you? But that was just words, wasn't it? You're pathetic, you are, you know that? I can read you like a book.
The music, the stars, the big events. It's all right here on Festival 88. Coming in March on Channel 17. TV worth paying for.
A young writer looks back at his attempt to reconcile with a father who abandoned him.
How can I write about my father? I lived with him. That I can remember for 6 months. 6 months is like, it's like you didn't fit in. It's like, why bother? But this is 1970. And we're going back to 1957 or thereabouts. What do I say? What I've heard about Ronnie is that Dad met her and dated her. He was still married. Sometime during that time, he was still married to Mother. Jerry and I look a little alike. Jack takes after Ronnie. Penny is a dope. Carol, it's gorgeous. It's just what I've always wanted. Big old family. It's just great. It's not gonna last.
Lemon Sky, starring Kevin Bacon, Lindsay Krause, and Tom Atkins.
Tonight at 9 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, John Lennon, A Journey in the Life. And on Channel 23, Hooked on Aerobics comes your way at 3:30. TV worth watching.
We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set. We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set. We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set. We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set. We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set. We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set. We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set. We are experiencing video difficulties. Please do not adjust your set.